What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is a random podcast video. This is actually going to be the first that's posted unlisted on my channel. So if you follow my account on Instagram, you obviously saw this, and that's how you're watching the video. So good on you. And this is also going to be posted on Armand's channel. So we'll have the link to his channel and then the random podcast channel. And if you're watching on the random podcast channel, then the other ones, yada, yada, yada. You get the idea. So all of that's going to be plugged down there. But today what we're doing is we're going to be ranking the 50 states based on ones that we want to visit, not live in, visit. And it's going to be quite a wacky list because we've been to certain places already, so that might help or not help out a certain state. We obviously have a very ghetto setup here, as I have two different Google tabs opened up, and we're going to be going back and forth. But it's fine. It's fine. It's more about us than these goddamn things. So anyway.
I can't do anything to help.
So let's start this thing off. We actually haven't even discussed this yet off camera. So what is our number one?
Yeah.
Or should we start from 50? I think we should start from 50 first, yeah?
I think we should start from 50.
Let's start from 50. So
where would you hate to go?
Yeah. So I'm gonna be back and forth between the list and my side of the screen. Yeah, Ohio, bro.
Bro, I feel like
I feel like Vermont's pretty lame.
Dude, I think we could get rid of like all of New England.
I think here for me right now.
Just off the bat.
I think it's like.
Oh no, bro. Yeah.
It's Vermont or Rhode Island, I think.
Oh really? I was gonna say North Dakota. It's not even the best Dakota. Like, bro, for real.
That's true. What is there to do in North Dakota? I don't even know.
Nothing.
Aren't the presidents in South Dakota, right? Like the heads.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore's in South Dakota.
I completely
so there's nothing to do.
Honestly, that's like the most American thing to not know your American monument. So.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see if there's I pulled up fun facts of all of them. Let's see. North Dakota's fun fact is that it's the geographic center of North America.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Not really, I guess that's cool. Yeah,
okay,
I don't care.
Let's look at Vermont and Rhode Island then.
Vermont has the largest production of maple syrup in the U.S. Bruh, if I wanted maple syrup, I'd go to Canada. Exactly. I don't need to go to Vermont. I think Vermont's at the bottom of the list.
Vermont.
What was the other one
Rhode
she said? Vermont, Rhode Island, right? Rhode Island red chickens, first bred in 1854. They were the start of poultry as a major American industry. That's kind of cool. So yeah, Rhode Island is where they started with chicken. That's dope. Yeah. I think we can get here. Share your screen, and then we can what do you call it?
What is it called?
Oh, actually, no. You can't, right?
Yeah,
never mind.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah. All good.
Quality production here on this.
Yeah.
Part of the channel. Okay.
Well, if I had my computer, then it'd be easier.
Yeah.
But I'm working on a tablet right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 49.
It's okay. So Vermont's out.
Yeah, Vermont's out. See, can you make a case for Delaware as well? I don't know. Or New Hampshire. Nah, I don't know. I think Ohio.
I feel like we could get rid of New Hampshire. What's in New Hampshire?
I don't know.
Like I
see.
There's nothing in New Hampshire.
Rhode Island is probably like we can move it up a little bit just because it's the smallest state. I think that's right.
Maybe to like 45.
I agree.
I think outside of that, no. Wait, actually, you know what? Let me get a pen and paper and actually like write this down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So I'm kind of discussing here by myself while we wait for Armand, but like, New Hampshire doesn't seem all that cool.
It's all good. I got it though.
Okay.
I'll write it.
New Hampshire, Ohio's definitely going to be up there. But see, the thing with Ohio though is like, at least you have like maybe like some sports teams.
Well, you've got Cleveland.
Right, and Cincinnati, like at least some sort of something to rely on.
Yeah, they got a couple cities over there that are kind of cool, I guess. It's just that the joke is always like Ohio, and low-key, they're right.
No,
like, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
All right, let me.
I don't know. To be quite honest, this is a tough one. I think I'm gonna just slap New Hampshire in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No.
Well, that's fair, actually. Yeah, I don't care about New Hampshire either.
Yeah. Like if anyone told me I'm going to.
Do I have not had?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's fair. I just turned around and be like, really? You're doing what?
So we got Vermont at number 50 and New Hampshire at number 49. Congratulations, you guys suck. Um, See, New Jersey. I think this one's got to be a little bit higher because like it's like some sort related to New York. It's like a neighbor to it. You know, you're not very far off.
Yeah, I guess.
Hmm.
I don't know. I think, well, but everybody always like, sorry, I'm just writing the numbers so that I can
Why don't you just
see
write the numbers
things.
as we go? Boom.
I'm on break, so I'm not using my brain. No, it's okay. I gotta.
Let's see. Do we put Ohio at number 48? I think that might be a little too low, honestly.
That's too
I
low.
think Rhode
They've
Island
got
should
major
go here. I
cities.
think Rhode Island goes here.
That's fair.
I think the
No, 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 no. Delaware goes there.
Delaware? Okay, that's fair. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
really care, that's why.
Nobody cares about Delaware.
Don't care about Delaware. Okay. Okay, then I think I'd say Rhode Island now.
That's fair. I think that fits.
Okay. Congratulations, Rhode Island. You made it to number 47. I mean, I guess it would be kind of cool to say like, oh, I've been to the smallest state in the United States, you know.
It would, except it's Rhode Island.
Yeah, in
So-
reality, you just be saying went to Rhode Island, and no one would care. So
Yeah,
Okay.
50 was Vermont, right?
yeah, 50 was Vermont.
49 was.
New Hampshire. 48 was Delaware, and 47 was Rhode Island.
I think that's fair.
Damn, North Dakota is actually a really good one in my opinion.
I feel like North Dakota should be under Rhode Island. Not gonna lie.
You really think so?
Yeah, because like Rhode Island's kind of cool because it is the smallest. And then I don't know, like Rhode Island, you've got beaches you're on the
That's
coast
true.
versus like I feel like North Dakota, you're landlocked in like the asshole of Canada. Cause you're just like you're right at the top of the US. You know what I mean? Like you're just in this like weird area.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like we should move that. I think North Dakota
Yeah,
goes
okay.
at 47.
No, I already moved North Dakota to 47 and then Rhode Island to 46. So we will do that. You got to just draw some arrows on your own end. You know,
Yeah, all good, all
one
good.
that I was really thinking is boring. Iowa, bro. What are you doing in Iowa?
That's facts, dude. Bro, honestly, we could just run through like the entire pretty much East Coast, like the north of it.
And
All of New England
Midwest.
plus like a bunch of the Northwest, yeah. I wouldn't want to go. I mean, for me, see this is the other thing though, like for both of us, we have very different lifestyles.
Yeah.
Like for me, Montana and stuff, like visiting there, I've got family, but I really like
No, but see, like
the area it is and
the thing
everything.
about that is, like, I'm sure you could do like a lot more like hunting there, which is something, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. And so for me, like those states in the Midwest in general, like I wouldn't mind that kind of Midwest lifestyle. I like that kind of stuff.
I think right now I'm gonna say I'm torn between Wyoming, Iowa, Idaho, and New Jersey.
I think Iowa
Yeah,
is a good 45.
Iowa's lame
Iowa.
shit, dude. All right.
Like I can't imagine living there.
It's like, oh yeah, do you want to go to the cornfields today? I'm good. I did that like the last 3 days.
Yeah, every day.
Okay. I'm still with the same one, so I'm gonna say like Wyoming, Idaho, and New Jersey.
I think Idaho is lower than Wyoming.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Idaho's a good one for 44.
I agree. We're gonna do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think the next one, honestly, even below Jersey, Kansas.
Oh, Kansas. That's actually a good one. You're there to
Mhm.
literally get swept off by a tornado. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I think Kansas would be
Kansas.
watch sports. And outside of that,
Actually, you know what's funny? The Kansas City Chiefs are actually not in Kansas. So.
well, yeah, technically it's Missouri.
Yeah, that definitely bumps them down. Yeah, Kansas. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
They got a good basketball team. If that's important.
I guess. Yeah,
Relevant to anyone. I mean, there's not much else relevant, I guess. If by any chance
yeah.
you're from the
I
state
think
of
we could put Wyoming in there.
Wyoming.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I think Wyoming's a good 42nd pick.
Yeah. Look, okay, honestly, and then I think we're gonna have to put Montana after this. Like I mean, unless you can
That's
really,
fair.
unless you can really vouch for it. But I mean, in terms of like just like being able to like actually do stuff there, I don't think there's a ton.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's not a lot to do outside of hunting, fishing, so it's like the outdoorsy stuff. Um, so like for me, I like it. And the natural beauty, like that whole area, honestly, the Midwest in general is just beautiful if you count like the nature stuff. But I get, the town where my dad's from, where we always visit, it was I think it's like 5,000 people.
See, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's like really small. I mean, now they've grown, but I think the town's sitting at like 15,000 and at the most, probably. I can't imagine any more than that. Like it's really small. So that's fair. 41.
41 for Montana. I wonder if like anyone's watching this right now and they're like,
That hurts me to say, but yeah.
Montana. See, because like I feel like okay, like you gotta have like the tourist attractions, of course. For me, obviously sports is very important. If you couldn't tell from my room setup, I think that's huge.
Yeah, I was gonna say Minnesota's got to be like number one for you.
No, Minnesota's not number one. But it is a great place. But I'm just saying, like, in terms of like something that can like bring people together, and like what are like good spots for like that have arenas for like concerts and stuff like that. Like, like for here, like I'm sure a lot of people go for like concerts and stuff like that too. Like here, people go to like
True.
Vegas for stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
I think we should visit the New England sector again. I feel like Maine.
Yeah, see,
You know?
that's one where it's like you're going more for like if you want to see like the beaches if you're closer to the East Coast, and then like more for like seafood type of thing. See, that's another
Yeah.
thing too, is like what kind of food does the place have to offer too? I think that's why Maine
That's
hasn't been
true.
chosen yet, because like you go there for like the lobster, which is
It's the
like,
lobster,
right?
yeah.
I think,
It's the lobster.
see, okay, honestly, yeah, I think I'd put
Actually,
no, you don't. You
I don't
put-
think Maine should go at 40. Now that
don't
I
go
say it,
higher.
I think it's more like a 35 because I feel like we're over we're skipping the South, okay? We got to talk about like Arkansas. Okay?
That's facts, bro.
We got to talk about Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama. Okay, those three right there, that whole little thing.
That's true.
Unless you're living in a honky tonk bar, right? Or if you're rodeo riding, like they're very southern.
That's true, bro. Like,
Like-
in all honesty, I feel like I'd get stared at pretty hard once I get off the plane.
Yeah, you would. I feel like Arkansas is a good 40.
That's a good point. Okay, yeah.
Arkansas at 40.
Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas at
And
40.
for you to say that instead of me, I think that's a lot. So.
39. I feel like Mississippi's better than Alabama, but just barely. Only because the name is fun to pronounce.
And it's got the river.
Yeah, and then Mississippi also borders Louisiana, so it's that much closer to
That's
New
true.
Orleans, which is kind of cool.
We're gonna go Alabama and then Mississippi.
Yep.
What about Missouri? Actually, no. Missouri can wait.
Yeah.
Alabama and then
Mississippi.
Mississippi. I'm a genius. Okay. Let's see.
Indiana. I feel like that's a.
That's an interesting.
I mean, because what do you have outside of Indianapolis? I can't think of any major cities that are like touristy major cities.
Okay,
Obviously,
so
there's other
what
cities,
would
but like
make you put that now instead of something like New Jersey? or Connecticut? I feel like Connecticut should be a lot lower.
That's fair. That's fair.
Actually, no, wait.
No, you're right. You're right. I didn't look at the New England states. I feel like Connecticut. Connecticut's a good 37. I think that's a solid
You think
pick.
so?
Yeah, I think Connecticut. And then after that, I'd probably say New Jersey. No, no.
Connecticut.
After that, I'd say Maine, and then I'd put Jersey on top of Maine.
Wait, sorry, say that again. I was trying to spell Connecticut, and I still don't think I spelled it right.
I don't think I did either. Connecticut, right? And then at 36, I would say Maine, 36.
Maine.
And then I think 35 is Jersey.
I like that. Okay, I like that. Maine, and then New Jersey. Okay. Wait, can we search
Yeah.
up what there is to do in Connecticut, though?
Huh?
Can we search up what there is to do in Connecticut, though?
I mean, it's probably not a lot.
I'm literally gonna Google it. Things to do in Connecticut. Oh, see, it's a lot of the same thing where it's like, damn, this place low-key looks boring as hell, bro. I think we put this
Yeah.
a little. I honestly think we put this a little too high.
I feel like the only reason I'm giving it the rating it's at is because it's next to Massachusetts. And Massachusetts has a lot of stuff to do if you're into like the history stuff.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
I
you've got
see.
Boston, you know?
mean like the location itself, like affect. Okay. I agree.
And it's on the beach. Like, I mean, it's the north of the East Coast, right? And so obviously you're not swimming in those waters so much, but it's
Right,
good for
right.
water sports. And then you're close to Canada, so you could go up to Niagara Falls. Like, it's,
that's a
you know,
very good point. That's a very good point.
I feel like it's in good locations. So Connecticut itself kind of sucks, but then the location around it, like the fact that you can travel, like it borders New York,
Right. Okay.
and then you're super close, you know?
Okay, I like that. Okay, see, now we're getting into like low-key, like tough territory, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I think we should put
Here, why don't we like
New-
isolate some states?
Hmm.
I'll tell you what we have left, and we'll just say like, is it in the range, right? So I think
Yeah.
we have Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky. I think all should be considered.
Yeah, all of those. I put Kentucky the highest out of all three, though, because Louisville's pretty cool. You've got the horse racing, you've got the Slugger Museum. There's a lot of history
That's
with
true.
Kentucky,
That's very true.
specifically the city.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Ooh, we get
I feel like Kentucky's got the Kentucky Derby. That's a really big event.
that is that's a
Like
pretty big event.
global, you know, people come in from around the world for that Derby.
I think Maryland and Massachusetts are in this category as well.
Yeah, Maryland should definitely be in there.
And guys, I swear to God, I'm not being biased by not saying Minnesota, but like you got the Mall of America too there, which is the biggest mall in the United States. So that
Yeah,
helps it out a lot.
Pretty cool.
Missouri.
Yeah, I think it's
Missouri-
coming close, but
Missouri and Nebraska are going to be in this category as well.
yeah, I think we should throw in Missouri right about. Well, no, you know what? I think we
Ohio.
should hit Illinois
Ohio.
first.
I think Ohio.
Yeah.
And then after that, West Virginia and Wisconsin. I think even Virginia as well.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Illinois for 34.
Hold on. Give me 1 second, dude.
Yeah, you good?
I
You
know
good?
you've been to West Virginia before. That's pretty cool. Oh my God, I suck at this.
I have. Well, I mean, for West Virginia though, for me it was cool because I went to a scout camp, right? And so
Right.
for Jamboree, like it's all high adventure. So I went zip lining and kayaking and like,
that-
you know, it
that's
was cool
exactly what
hikes. We got to
that's for,
shoot
though.
guns. Yeah, exactly. And so like we went out and did a lot of that stuff. And then I was there for only 2 weeks, but the whole 2 weeks we were there, our scout camp was the third largest city in West Virginia. So the state itself, like, I don't think
I see.
it's kind of, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, we had a lot of people, but still, like a camp should not be top three. All right, the fact that we hit podium on their city size is ridiculous. Okay.
That's facts. That's facts. Okay, so
But
you
yeah,
want to put Illinois here?
yeah. I think
See,
Illinois.
but then Illinois got Chicago though,
Oh, dude, I forgot about that. You're right.
right? I mean, like I feel like
I mean,
Virginia.
Chicago versus Indianapolis, you're going to take Chicago over it. So I feel like maybe Indiana goes.
Okay, wait. So then,
Because then Ohio's also got Cleveland, you know?
right?
So I don't want to put Ohio that low. Hmm.
And
Actually,
like
maybe it is
Maryland,
time for West Virginia.
West Virginia. Okay, I got you on that.
I think West Virginia at 34.
Take me home,
Yeah. Then after that, I think we should do Maryland.
Maryland. I don't know about that, to be quite honest with you. I think I'd rather
With
put
Maryland?
Maryland than Missouri or Wisconsin.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, honestly. I mean,
Oh, that's fair, actually. That's fair.
I guess Missouri got the arch, right?
Yeah, but no, I think Missouri's a good 33rd pick. Right, I think we keep Missouri at
I just feel
33.
like Maryland has like a little bit more like history to it, which would be interesting,
Yeah,
right?
it definitely does.
So
Yeah.
I would put Wisconsin and then Missouri, I think. Or is there an
Yeah.
interest with Wisconsin for you?
No, not really. I can't think of anything in Wisconsin. Yeah, no.
Okay. Missouri and then Wisconsin. Okay. Okay. So we're left with Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Maryland, Massachusetts, Nebraska, and Ohio. Nebraska's been here for kind of long, and I mean, really, they really only have like the baseball tournament going on for them.
Yeah, I mean Lincoln is pretty cool to visit though. The city itself.
I
There are a lot of things to do, but it's also like corn and a lot of corn.
okay. I say here.
So I don't know.
I say here we go. Nebraska, Massachusetts, Maryland.
For 31, 32, or for 31, 30, 29?
Yeah. Nebraska, Massachusetts, Maryland.
I feel like Massachusetts should be higher, but I agree with Nebraska at 31.
Okay.
Nebraska at 31. I think Maryland's a solid pick for 30.
Yes, I am filming something. Shout out to my brother in the back. What do you want, man?
Every video, bro. And he's always walking around without a shirt on, too.
Get used to it, guys. Okay, so you said
Yeah.
Nebraska at 31, and then what did you want at 30?
Maryland.
Maryland? Okay, I can go with that.
I think Maryland's down there. Honestly, I'm cool with Massachusetts at 29. I just think it should be above Maryland.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. Wait, hold on. We got to do South Dakota before we throw in Massachusetts. Because South Dakota's got Mount Rushmore, which is cool, but that's one thing. Massachusetts has the entire city of Boston.
Okay, got you on that.
You've got the harbor, you've got all that stuff, you know?
I agree.
And so that Massachusetts has so much like founding fathers history. It's literally the start of our country.
Okay.
So I feel like it's got to be higher on the list, you know?
Massachusetts at 28.
I still feel like that's too low, honestly,
Really?
because there's so much. Yeah, we'll circle back to that one. I think South Dakota at 29 for sure.
Okay. I understand where you're coming from. I'm just like,
You know what I mean?
okay, honestly, yeah. Because I think right now is a good time to put in
Oklahoma.
Oh, Oklahoma. Oh, how did I forget about Oklahoma? Yeah.
Did we? Oh yeah.
Yeah, Oklahoma. Oh yeah. No, that's a good one. See, now actually, but then would you rather go to actually Oklahoma City would be considered like a major city that like all of these other ones don't really have, I guess.
Yeah, I'd take Oklahoma over South Dakota.
And would you take it over Maryland, Nebraska, Wisconsin? Yeah.
I think so. I think I would.
Hold on. I'm actually curious because I completely forgot about the state, and I literally have a list in front of me. Oklahoma things to do. Let's see. The Oklahoma City Zoo. Let's go. There's a lot of museums there.
Oh, in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The National Memorial.
you could go to DC and see all the Smithsonian's.
Wait, am I tripping? Where's DC? Is it not in Maryland?
Oh, well, it's not a state, but like it borders Maryland. It's between Maryland and Virginia.
Oh, okay, I see. So it's like technically not in either of them.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Okay.
It's not in any state.
Well, I don't know. I feel like this is a tough one. I feel like Oklahoma should be moved down a lot, actually, to be honest. I would put it.
How much?
I would put it at 33.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I think
I feel like there would be more interesting things to see in St. Louis and Kansas City than there would be to be in Oklahoma City.
that's fair.
But would you want
But I still think Oklahoma's higher than Wisconsin
Wait, why though?
because Oklahoma City in particular, and then Oklahoma geographically, it borders Texas. And so that's kind of nice that it's there.
Okay.
You might be able to get some cool stuff. But then also it has that stupid panhandle, which is dumb. So yeah, if you look at a map, look at Oklahoma. It's just got like this rectangle in the top. Looks dumb as hell.
Okay, wait. So I'm going to put it above Wisconsin. Yes?
Yeah, so Wisconsin down to 33.
Wisconsin to 32. So,
Oh, we're keeping Missouri at 33?
Oh no, we can switch those. I don't mind switching those, honestly.
Yeah. As I said, I think Missouri goes up to 32.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, Missouri at 32. Yes.
No, I think Missouri's above Oklahoma, though.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I'm thinking Wisconsin at 33, Oklahoma at 32,
And then Missouri at
right?
31.
Nebraska stays at 31, and then Missouri goes at 30. Maryland moves up to 29. South Dakota goes to 28.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
It's a lot of moving around, but it is what it is. Oklahoma to 32.
I guess we can relate this to my channel somehow. This is our 50 states mock draft right here. Okay, we got that all sorted out now, finally. Damn, you really think, okay, wait, hold on. We got to talk about this. You really think South Dakota should be at 28? Cuz now that I'm starting to really think about it, I think South Dakota should be at 30 and we just bump up Maryland and Missouri 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Okay, perfect.
I think my order's all messed up.
It's fine.
It's okay, you have it.
Yeah,
I'm doing it on pen and paper, so I
the
can't.
one that matters, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. We are all sorted out now, guys.
Okay. Now we're run it back from 35
So
real quick.
35 is New Jersey, West
Yep.
Virginia, Wisconsin, Oklahoma, Nebraska, South Dakota, Missouri, and Maryland. I like this list.
That's fair. That's
Okay.
fair. I think that fits. Yeah.
Let's see. That's what she said. So I think. I say Indiana.
I was thinking Michigan.
Michigan.
Well,
That's fair. Wait, but then you get Detroit.
Michigan
right?
has Detroit, and they've got the Great Lakes.
That's facts. That is facts. Okay, wait. What about New Mexico?
Oh, okay. I think we could do New
I
Mexico.
still don't know how to spell Albuquerque. and that's pissing me off. So I don't want to go there.
Me too. Yeah, and I was in High School Musical, which is where it's supposed to be. New
Okay.
Mexico.
Yeah, you like that one?
Yeah, I think that's a solid 27 right there. Uh,
Because then that one's
Okay.
bordering Mexico. So I mean, I guess you sort of got some flexibility there. I mean, kind of.
kind of. I think it's, yeah. Okay. How about, wait, we gotta throw in, we got that
Is there
where?
anywhere else that like, kind of like? What about Tennessee?
Well,
I-
Tennessee's pretty cool,
I guess
though.
if you, like,
You've got
right-
Nashville and Knoxville,
Right? Because
right? Because,
isn't that where the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is? I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
In Tennessee,
And it's like where most of the country stuff. And so it's, I mean, I feel like Tennessee is it's a lot of horses, a lot of music, right? So Tennessee, they border Kentucky, so they have a lot of that horse racing like style that comes down. So the Kentucky Derby and stuff is really big for them too because it's right next door. And then music is huge in Tennessee, but
Right.
like all genres, it's just that everybody knows about Nashville, so that's the one that everybody talks about. So you got country.
okay.
I don't
Those are,
know.
those are valid points. I think right here. I think Oregon can go right here.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
You've got Portland, but outside of that, I think that's the big thing in Oregon.
Right.
And frankly, Portland's low key trash. So
I can't really think of like a ton of amazing things. So that is the first half.
unless
of
you
our
like
list.
drugs, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, that's like really random. Okay, so that's our bottom 25.
I think
I think that's a fair list.
that's a fair list so far too. I didn't think we were gonna do like this good. I think.
Yeah.
What about South Carolina? What do you think about South Carolina?
You know, I was just looking at the Carolinas. I feel like South is below North.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, geographically and on the list. I think we should. I think that one works. I think I'm down with. Oh, actually, wait. What in New England have we not touched yet? Oh no! You know what it is? Illinois, and then Indiana, Ohio. We didn't do those three yet.
Right.
I think Indiana goes first at 25,
Before
just
South
because you've
Carolina.
got Indianapolis. Oh.
That's why I wanted to bring that up because I'm like South Carolina. I mean, yeah.
That's fair.
I think
If I was going to go to the Carolinas, I'd go to the North. I think South Carolina is worth it. I think South Carolina. We could put that at 25.
South Carolina. Okay. South Carolina. Yeah, just made the cut.
Barely. Virginia, 24.
Virginia. Did I get rid of Virginia? Where is it? I must have got rid of it.
And I say that as someone who spent 7 years of my life there.
Okay. Perfect. That's good representation.
Virginia's got a lot of stuff to do with history. It's pretty dope. I think it's definitely deserving of the top 25. But on the lower end of that spectrum. I think Virginia, 23, I think we could start throwing in Indiana.
Yep. I'm in for that. Oh my god. Okay. Indiana.
I think Ohio comes after Illinois. Or I mean, like
Yeah.
in the ranking. So I think Ohio at 22.
Yeah.
And then Illinois at 21.
Okay.
Just because I would take Chicago over Cleveland visiting.
Right.
I mean, I'd never want to live in either one, but I feel like that fit.
Ooh.
Top 20 now. Okay.
Yeah. See, look, what I'm thinking here.
Hmm.
I'm thinking Utah.
Oh, dude, absolutely.
I think
Absolutely.
this is the
Utah's a cool place to visit. They got a lot of stuff to do, but I don't think it's any more than 20.
This is more of snowboard country, I think,
Yeah, it's a lot of skiing and stuff.
and Mormons.
That's too, yeah. Um, okay,
See,
kind of controversial.
yeah,
What about Washington? Because you've got Seattle, right? That's big.
yeah.
But outside of Seattle, what are you
See,
doing?
that's the thing too, though, is I think Seattle does enough to hold this thing up a little bit, and that's just personally because I've been there. I mean,
Yeah, me too.
right? You got the market and stuff like that too. Um,
The marketplace is
you
cool.
have the Space Needle, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool. I feel like it's
The whole of Fisherman's Wharf is pretty dope. Mm, that's fair. That's fair. I think it's. Oh no! You know what? I'm stupid. Arizona.
okay.
I say that as someone living there now. I think it's top 20 for sure. But the thing is, you've got everything's so spread out in Arizona in particular, right? So our big city, Phoenix.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
is it because everything's spread out? Because you got the Grand Canyon.
Well, so I was gonna say we've got the canyon, but we've got a lot of cool cities. So Phoenix is dope, but then you've also got Glendale, Arizona, which has a lot of stuff, and then you've got Sedona, which has a lot of stuff, and then you've also got all these different small towns, kind of in between them.
Right.
I think it's kind of cool.
That's why I think I'd put Arizona a little high. I'd put Michigan right here, honestly.
Oh, I thought we had Michigan already. That's fair. That's fair. I think, yeah,
I feel like Detroit does a lot for the city, and I think that's a really historical place as well. I think it
Yeah.
deserves to be above Utah as well, so I'd go Michigan here.
Michigan at 19. I think 18. We should throw in. Louisiana, because New Orleans really keeps it that top 20.
Yeah.
But outside of that, you know what I mean?
Okay, wait, hold on. Would you rather? Because I'm looking at 3 places right now, and this one might be controversial
Okay.
for you too, because you got a little bit of time there, but I would definitely consider Colorado. I would say Colorado, Louisiana, and where did? Oh my God, I completely missed it. Colorado, Louisiana. What am I missing? Oh my God. Okay, Colorado and Louisiana.
Pennsylvania.
See, but Pennsylvania's got a lot of history too, though, right? And you got
A ton of
you got
history.
Pittsburgh. Those are 2 major cities.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Sorry, this is the one I was blanking out on. Georgia. I think I'd rather go to Louisiana than Georgia, to be quite honest.
Really?
Because I mean,
Oh, see, I'm the opposite.
Oh, really? Because I mean, wait. But then they got the beaches too, right?
Yeah, because it's on the coast. If you're looking at the state as a whole, I think Georgia's nice because it borders Florida. They've also got a little bit of the coast, and then it also goes into Tennessee. If you go out of any angle or
that's a good
whatever,
point. Sorry, Dylan. I didn't mean to insult your state like that. Yeah, we'll go Louisiana right here. Yeah.
I think Louisiana because it's a solid top 20.
Okay, and then I think I'd go Georgia here. See,
I think
wait,
we should do.
Do we need to have this discussion? Does I think right now we're kind of in this category where it's I think Minnesota, Kentucky, and Massachusetts. Because I haven't brought up Minnesota because I've been there before. I love the place,
Yeah,
right? But
yeah. No, of course. That's why I haven't brought up Colorado as well.
yeah,
I didn't even realize, but I'm wearing my Colorado T-shirt too,
and you're wearing an American hat, so this is perfect for the.
and I've got my hat on. Yeah,
See,
no,
I mean,
it's
so guys, there is gonna be a little bit of bias just from our own personal experience, in this video as well. I guess that's what makes it unique. But.
And I mean, let's be real. If we base this off of sport teams, right? Minnesota would be your number 1, and Colorado would be my number 1 if it was just based off of sports, right?
Yeah.
And so we've got a little bit of that bias, but I think 17. I feel like Minnesota's a solid 17, 16, somewhere in there. What were the other ones that you said? You said
I said
Minnesota, Kentucky, What was the third one?
and Georgia. I think even North
Okay.
Carolina. I think North Carolina needs to be in this discussion too.
I think North Carolina
Right here.
at 17.
Okay.
Yeah. I think North Carolina. Right. I think Georgia hits 16.
Georgia 16. Okay, that's fair. See, cause like
Georgia at 16.
that's the thing too. Like with like Minnesota, you got all the lakes too, right? If like you're interested in that kind of stuff.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. I feel like I would put. I think Minnesota is a solid 15.
I like that too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair. Minnesota, I feel like just looking at, because like right now in my head, I'm looking at Colorado and Pennsylvania. Now, Pennsylvania's got all the history, and then you've got two major cities, right? But Colorado's got bigger, you know what I feel like Denver has more to do than like Philadelphia, for example. Philadelphia's got a lot of history in the city itself. And so I feel like the reason it's a big city is because it's also like, at one point, I think it was the nation's capital for very, very briefly. But like Philadelphia as a city has a lot to do, but it's a lot of like the history stuff versus Denver is like a big city in the sense where you've got everything. You know what I mean?
Okay, here.
And obviously Philadelphia has everything as well, though.
I think if we're gonna put wherever we put Pennsylvania on the list, Massachusetts has to be the one right before it. So if you want to put Pennsylvania now, I think Massachusetts goes right here.
That's fair. Massachusetts at 14, Pennsylvania at 13. I think Colorado's a solid 12.
Wait, hold on. I was saying Pennsylvania, then Massachusetts.
Yeah. That's
So Pennsylvania would be what do we have it on the list right?
14.
14. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Massachusetts. Okay, I like that.
Massachusetts at 13. I think. Wait. Okay. Real quick. What are the states that we haven't called yet?
Okay. Actually, the ones that I want to discuss right now, that should be in the discussion. Oh, actually, I'm gonna move this one as well. Keeping it a surprise for Armand. Okay, so the four that I think we should discuss right now is Colorado, Washington, Kentucky, and Tennessee.
I think out of all of those, me personally, I would put Washington at 12, but I'm also biased. Well, actually, no. Objectively looking at it,
actually, no,
I think
I'll let you decide, because if you're really trying to decide between Washington and Colorado, you make the decision, because you've been to both. I've only been to
yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, actually, technically, I've been to Colorado, but not very far out.
Yeah.
Technically.
I feel like Washington, it's just got Seattle.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Colorado has Denver and then Colorado Springs. And both of those are pretty cool, like the whole area. So I got to put Colorado up.
Okay.
I'm trying to look at it objectively. But I feel like Washington, then Colorado. But honestly, I feel like Tennessee and Kentucky need to go underneath both of those. And as much of a country fan as I am, and then the horse races and stuff like that, like I love it, but I feel like it should be. I think Tennessee's a solid 12. Actually, no. Kentucky's a 12, Tennessee at 11.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
I like that. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
And then I think Washington
10.
at 10.
Okay.
Colorado at 9.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold up. What?
We should have 8.
What did I get rid of too soon?
So we haven't called California. We haven't called Nevada.
Yep.
We haven't called Arizona.
Bro, that's what I deleted and I didn't put back. Okay, wait. Hold up.
I think Arizona needs to go lower.
Arizona's gotta go. I think it's gotta go right ahead of North Carolina.
Okay, so Arizona at 16.
Yeah.
Fair.
Okay. Look at us, man. Look at us. Okay, good call out. Good call out right there.
I forgot about that. I'm just looking at a map, so I'm trying to do this off memory, but
Okay, 7 now. This is tough. Okay, I'm gonna say this because I've been there before. I think Alaska goes right here. Like, this is the biggest state.
yes.
This is the biggest state in the country, but like, that's part of the issue where like everything is kind of like far apart, and you really
Yeah.
gotta love nature. I mean, like, I don't know. I know some people.
You
don't-
gotta be loving
some
nature,
people
yeah.
Don't have an appreciation for nature, which I will never understand, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
I just like when things are like untouched, you know. It's just like, I don't know. It's
No, you're right. You're right.
it's such a nice day, and it's like so low key because there's not a ton of people. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think I like Alaska right here.
I think you're right.
I mean,
It's a solid 7.
look, if you want the best like nature experience, like this is it right here, without
Yeah. You know, going off of that too, I think number 6 should be Hawaii.
Oh, okay. Wait. Hold on.
Yeah. Now that might be low,
No, wait,
but let
wait,
me
wait.
explain why, right?
Okay, explain it. Wait.
So-
You have to really think about this because like we live here, right? We live here now. I think that makes
No, exactly. Well, so the different I visited before I lived here.
Mhm.
Or I mean, I lived here when I was a baby, but I don't remember any of that. And so the first time I came here where I actually remember it was on a vacation where we did all the touristy stuff. And then we moved here 2 years after that. So coming from me, so I've traveled to different states and then the countries and stuff, right? But Hawaii is really cool to visit. I don't necessarily enjoy living here as much, but I'm not a beach person, right? And so that's different
see, that's
because if I was a beach guy, then this is heaven on earth, right? But I feel like if outside of the beach, you could go through all of Waikiki in 2 days, and then you could do the rest of the island in another 4. I think if you were sitting down as a tourist, you could go through the entire, like even taking breaks and hitting up nice restaurants and things like that. I think you could genuinely do the entire island of Oahu in a week. But then you have the other islands, right? And so Kauai is really cool. Now I've been to all the islands because we did a tour, like a cruise.
Yeah.
So Maui's really dope, but Maui's more of a honeymoon island. So unless you're in a relationship where it's just like you and your wife, it's not really kid friendly. There's nothing family stuff in Maui, right? Kauai is a lot of outdoorsy stuff. And so it's kayaking and it's zip lining and things like that. A lot of hiking, right? Big Island, you've got the volcano, Mauna Kea, Mauna Loa, right? Those are cool, but like if you want mountains, let's be real, there are other states you can go to,
Okay, of course.
like anywhere else.
We gotta put this into perspective though. Like there are a lot of states that are not bordered by water, and like for some people, like this is like the
That is
first
true.
legit experience of like seeing the ocean,
Yeah.
seeing a large body of water, and then I also think this is a place that you can go year round and not have to worry about the weather. Like this is a getaway spot for like people who are
That is
like,
true.
way up north. It's like, oh shoot, we don't want to deal with the cold this year. Let's just go to Hawaii. Problem.
Yeah. I feel like
There's a, I don't know, dude.
I feel like it's top 5. So maybe not 6. I think it's top 5, but I think it's like either 4 or 5. I don't think it's top 3.
Wait, I'm really considering putting Florida here. Cause you got.
Oh, that's
you
fair.
got
That's
Disney
fair.
World, you got
Florida at 6.
Universal, but like,
I got you. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Florida at 6. Florida's pretty cool. Like I really enjoyed going there. I've been to Universal and I did the Disneyland and everything like that. It was a while back, but like that was a really cool vacation. So we spent the whole time in Orlando and like did all that stuff. It's pretty cool. And then you've also got like Miami and stuff.
right. Oh, that's yeah. See,
Yeah.
I just feel like because I mean like
What are the other ones
I mean look
that we
it
haven't
might,
done?
it might not be paradise for us because I mean we live here, but like
Well, yeah.
I feel like for some people like this is like shoot like we're going to Hawaii like we might never do this again.
Yeah, exactly. I think we got to change Florida though. I think Texas should go at 6.
Texas. Yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
Florida
Yeah.
should go above that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I like that.
You know what I mean? Like
That's facts. That's facts.
Texas at 6. I think, dude, Florida's really cool. I think Florida. Yeah, Florida at 5.
Okay. Wow, we have. You see, actually, no. Nevada's got Vegas. That's why, and you can do a lot of.
That's
different
why.
stuff. I mean, like,
Yeah.
if you want to get real crazy with it, you could go to Area 51 too. Like, that's crazy. But then there's like
Yeah,
lot of,
exactly.
outdoor stuff that you can do there as well,
Yeah.
and it's like.
What are the
it's
ones
a
that we're
gambling
missing?
Center, right? You know what? I think Nevada goes
Yeah.
right here. I think Nevada goes right here.
At 4?
Yeah, because.
I would put Nevada above Hawaii.
Really? No, that's crazy. Bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's honestly crazy, bro. Because like I think California, Hawaii, and New York. I think those are the 3 places. Because like okay, like think about it.
That's
Like,
fair
think about
actually.
it.
That's
For the-
fair.
for
That's
the
a top. That's a good top
for the
3.
majority of our life, we've been kids, right? Like I feel like Nevada is more of an adult.
It's adult. It's
Right,
adult
right.
for sure.
And I think
Because we just
like-
did Vegas like last summer. I did 2 weeks in Vegas with my family
Yeah.
for our vacation.
Yeah. Before you-
Right before like I got dropped off to college. Yeah, so we did a road trip or whatever. But Vegas was dope. But like I've already got it planned. Like I've been saving up money and stuff. Like when I hit 21, I'm going with a bunch of my roommates and stuff. Like because it's only a 4-hour drive from my campus. So I feel like Nevada, when you can drink, when you can gamble, that kind of stuff. Obviously, that's where it is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like even as a kid, right? I was 18 at the time, and running around. My brother was 13 when we went, and so we did a bunch of shows and stuff, and those are all really cool. You know, doing all that and then just walking the strip and stuff.
Right. So do you still think it deserves to be before Florida? I've never.
I think Nevada, yeah.
Yeah.
As someone who's been to both, I think Nevada should go above Florida.
Okay. Yeah. I feel it's.
I think
it's got
Nevada's
some
a solid
versatility
4.
too,
Yeah.
right.
I think Nevada's a good 4.
Because I think. Yeah. Okay. So we're left with California, Hawaii, and New York. I think this is.
I think Hawaii at
I
3.
think Hawaii at 3. Yeah. Okay. I'm good with that.
Hawaii at 3. As much as I hate California, but for different reasons, like I don't like the people and that kind of the politics, that kind of stuff, I don't agree with. But looking at it with just things to do,
Yeah.
I put Cali above New York.
I would too.
And I've been to both. I've been to both, and
well.
like I feel like New York is a really good second.
No, New York. See, look, New York is great because you can't beat New York City. You know what I mean? I mean, New York City.
No,
is
of course.
right, and then you've got some of the most popular sports teams in literally like every like sport there as
Yeah.
well, right? Which like
Yeah.
that brings in so much money in itself. I think
True.
the World Trade Center now is becoming a really important
Yeah.
like monument that a lot of people go
Mhm.
visit. I mean, that's recent history too, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, and the statue.
I don't know,
of
man. I
Liberty.
mean,
Oh my
the
lord.
Statue of Liberty. Yeah, I was gonna say you've got Ellis Island and that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I think when it comes down to it, the only reason I put California up, it's not necessarily quality, it's quantity, right? For me, the way I'm thinking about it, California's got LA, they've got San Diego, they've got Sacramento, they've got like, all these different, San Francisco,
Los Angeles.
you've got, I said LA, like you've got all these different like major cities, and all 4 of those, like over the first semester, I know we already talked about this, but I went to LA for the weekend with my college, and just like hung out there. And there was so much to do. Even when we weren't like touring and stuff, we were just in the city alone. You got Santa Monica Pier, you're running around, like there's so many things around the airports. You've got the what's it called? Ralph's Donuts or whatever, which is that one that Iron Man's sitting in when Nick Fury comes to Target. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went to the donut shop and we got donuts because it was right by our hotel. And so like all that kind of stuff, it was just, I think California is a solid pick because out of all the places you're going to visit, it's got the most to do. But then you can also go out into like, if you went into like Temecula, you've got rolling hills and you've got big fields and vineyards and things like that. You could go horseback riding. They've got like the country aspect. You've got a lot of ranch homes in SoCal.
California.
And so I think. Yeah, it does. It's one of the biggest ones, but
here. Okay, wait, hold on. I have to make. I have to make one last.
Change.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think that Hawaii should go above New York.
Really?
Yes. No. Because look. I think if you ask the majority of the United States where they would rather go, I think more of them would say Hawaii.
But I think that's only because of how exotic we are. Like we're so far away.
Yes, no.
For most people, it's like a fever dream.
Right, and that's that's part of it. I think we really have to consider that because, look, New York City has got everything in that one spot, right? You go any further up north, or you go anywhere like west of that, there isn't a whole lot that you can do, right? And like you'll get
true. I mean, you've got other big cities like Buffalo. But I see what you mean, though. Syracuse, you could hit up.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm saying, like, the versatility of this state, bro. I think
that's fair.
Like, it's crazy to say this, but I think we're overlooking it, putting it at 3, like simply just because we're here all the time.
That is true. I mean, earlier today, I was taking my dog for a walk, and I sent a picture to my roommates. And I like, as a joke, I was like, yeah, in case you missed grass. And I just took a picture like right by Rec 7.
Yeah.
And then I just sent them that. And so, I mean, I think we are definitely overlooking. And for me, like, I wasn't born and raised here too. But it's been so long, like, that I've lived here or whatever, that I kind of, it's nothing crazy. I think that's fair. Putting it at, I don't know though. New York is really, really like there's so much to do in the city itself.
I think like in terms of just like
as a state.
Like what the place looks like too. Because like there are some places where like but then I feel like there's places
that
like
too.
In every state, right? But then it's like when you think about how much green, like the color green is around here, I feel like that's something that a lot of the other states like lack.
Oh yeah. In that sense, absolutely.
I mean, like New York's a concrete jungle, right? If you love the city,
it really is.
If you want a city here, you just go to Waikiki. I mean, that's like literally like where everyone is. So I feel like it's definitely not as good as New York City. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like, if you want a little bit of everything and you don't have to worry about, the weather and stuff. I think like the biggest issue is like the cost.
I think you're right.
But then the cost is like you know what you're getting and you know it's gonna be good.
Well, yeah, and I mean, let's be real. California, New York, Hawaii, those 3 have the highest housing costs in the nation.
Right, yes. Exactly.
Hawaii right now, we're sitting at like number 1 for gas prices. Our average is still above 5.
That makes sense, yeah.
And so, I mean, the cost of living here, like I was just talking to my dad about this a couple of days ago. The poverty line in Hawaii is $76,000. The U.S. poverty line is $35,000. So our national poverty line is 35 grand. Our average income for the country is $55,000 a year, right? In Hawaii, if you don't make more than $76,000, you're considered poor because of how expensive everything is.
That's crazy, yeah. That's why they would be much
like that's insane.
We would be much higher on a place to like live. Like we'd be way lower. But I mean,
yeah, exactly.
But see, oh wait. Also, another thing I wanted to bring up, right, is the culture. Yeah. Like that's where the exoticness comes from. Because like you got like the food is exotic, would be exotic to a lot of people as well, right?
Here?
But then it's
Well,
like,
yeah, I
but then
guess
it's like,
it's all Asian food. Yeah,
dude, tell me, right? Every person that comes from the mainland to visit is going to a luau. I guarantee it, bro.
yeah,
I guarantee it.
yeah.
That's like an experience that like you won't get. Like
True.
that's what I'm saying.
That's fair.
Because it's like
I
okay,
see
like
what you mean.
New York's got like its Broadway shows if you want to talk about some sort of experience. And stuff.
Yeah, I was
There
gonna
are
say Broadway, but
shows,
yeah,
like, everywhere. I know it might not be up to the same standard, but if you're
it's not. I promise you.
I
As
mean,
someone who's been to Broadway,
no,
it
to be
is not.
honest, no, I mean to be honest, I have when I went to New York and I've been to like some
Yeah.
other places. I like to be honest.
It's so much better.
No, I think it's better, but I like to be honest, like that difference it doesn't really. It's not
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
significant to me.
No, you're right. You're right. I think I know what you're saying. I think as a state, you're right. I think Hawaii's more well-rounded. There's more to do here when you count all the different islands and stuff like that. But cities alone, I feel like New York City is you can't I think New York City is the best city in this country to do things.
Okay,
It's
that's
the
a good
best
point.
city in the country to visit. You know what I mean? Even over LA, like if you're going to Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Diego, I think that New York tops all of those major cities, just like it tops Miami, it tops Orlando,
No, I agree.
it tops DC. Like, I don't think there's a single city on earth that New York City does not top. Or in the US, not on earth.
definitely
Not on
agree with
earth.
that. But here, wait.
Yeah.
If you're going on vacation, right, and like I'm gonna say, I don't think New York City is a place for everyone because you're constantly on your feet.
True.
You gotta be moving fast, and you don't really get to choose like
I agree.
what pace you move at, right? You go to Hawaii, you can
Yeah.
legitimately like relax. I mean, you have to worry about like people driving like shit, but like you won't have to in New York.
That's
because
everywhere.
New York will have to like New York. Someone's gonna be driving you anyway, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that place is like you're going around in a taxi or like an Uber, like everywhere you go.
Yeah, you're not driving yourself, especially not unless you live there.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, in terms of like vacation mode, we're spending X amount of money to go to this place. I think you get so much more coming here, to be honest.
That's fair. I think we're definitely biased,
No,
but
I agree. But I mean, look, come on. I mean, like,
you are right
it's
though.
so
Yeah.
hard. It's so hard to look at it from an outsider's perspective. Just like, even though you haven't been here this entire time, you've been here long enough where it's like, okay, I lived here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
truly lived
I mean,
here.
I'm going on like 8 years now.
Right, that's what I'm saying, and it's like we get used to this, and then we kind of just forget about like how good it kind of is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's like when I tell people that I've lived in Dubai, right?
That's
Everybody immediately, right? That's exactly how it is. But for me, it's no big deal because I lived there.
That's
And
crazy.
so it's just I've done all there is
I
to
went
do,
from
you
Hawaii
know?
up to 2, and I've been to New York, and I loved it when I went to New York. But
I think that's fair. Yeah.
I mean,
I
like,
can see that.
I mean, it's paradise. I mean, it has a name, it has the reputation. It's just different
Yeah.
just because we live here, so it's kind of just like like.
Because we see all the bad too.
Yes, exactly.
If you're visiting, all you see is the good stuff because that's what we show in Waikiki and that kind of stuff. It's nothing but the touristic,
Well, there's
everything's very.
in Waikiki.
Yeah, but that's also because it's our big city, right? Every big city has homeless. I mean, New York is full of them. California, the entire state has homelessness. It doesn't matter where you are.
So fact.
And so, I mean,
I think we've put together a pretty.
I think it's a solid list. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I
think so.
New York was like one of the greatest experiences I've ever gotten to like experience, and like, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I think both of us kind of have like a nature bias too, though. At the same time.
That too, yeah.
But then again, I think there's. I mean, again, this is part of the bias, but I just think that there should be a greater appreciation for just like what is naturally there than what is.
Agreed.
Because I mean, everything that humans have built, or or what Americans have built. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's totally impressive. I mean, some of this.
Yeah, it is really.
Unimaginable.
Yeah.
But I just think, like,
No, I think you're right.
Yeah.
the nature aspect of things for me is pretty big.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I touched down in Arizona and I was driving around and stuff, like for me, I would much rather be able to see the mountains and have these wide open fields and things like that. You know, we don't have a lot of like industrialization in the town I'm in. So everything's very country, very rural. And so you look out and you're seeing 100, 200 miles down at a mountain range that's off in the distance. You know, you can't do that here.
Right. I can't even.
But then at the same time, the greenery here is insane compared, you know, everything over there, it's brown and stuff. And so I've gotten used to it where it's dark. It's a lot of rocks and the rocks are gorgeous, but they're rocks, you know, we don't have as much greenery and stuff like that. And so I get that when it comes to the really nice, like pristine views and stuff like that. And then like when I went to Montana, right, Montana's got these, it's just as rural, if not more than Prescott. And like, you know, the lake that we went fishing on, I'll tell you, the water was glass, perfect reflection of the mountain in the background. And so you've got this beautiful thing. And then like, as soon as we cast our lines, you've got the bait goes in, it makes that ripple. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And so that kind of stuff, when it comes to nature, I don't think we can rank the states based off of just nature.
Oh no, definitely not. But I think
only because everything's so beautiful. Yeah. I think Hawaii's definitely up there, but
yeah,
you've got different kinds of beauty. That's what it is.
I think we got ourselves a pretty damn good list. Now,
I think that was solid. Yeah.
It's really solid. Okay, well, we've been.
I don't know what we're running at.
Yeah, we've been talking for quite a while now. I'm actually gonna check. We've been running for an hour and 6 minutes. Actually, that's not that bad. I mean, we've had longer.
That's not that bad.
Other things, but
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we cut it here.
If you guys enjoyed this video, consider subscribing.
Yeah.
Even if you're watching to this point, I'm sure Tyler's watching up until this point. So shout out to Tyler.
Absolutely, bro. Tyler is a real one. He watches these entire things. I don't know if he just puts it on and then walks away, but like it's every single time. Tyler, if you're seeing the end of this video, comment on the post. What's your favorite number? I don't know. Just something random to prove to us.
Yeah, we're gonna see. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna test him.
This is our top 50 places.
Top 50 states to visit.
United States ranked.
Yeah.
That's about it. Again, if you guys are new and you guys don't know who we are, Armand, his stuff, his Instagram, his YouTube, we'll put it in the description below. And then
yes.
I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, anyway. If you guys enjoyed.
You don't want to put your stuff?
Yeah, and we're actually, the next episode that you guys see is gonna be with us again, but with a little bit more people. So that should be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is our list. And,
it should be for tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys all later. Peace.
See ya.
Yes, sir. Oh my God, I forgot to end.